And we're back.
Welcome back to more 2 Gay Guys Play Bayonetta 2. We're finally here. The two meet. But it's only, like chapter 4 of like a lot.
Okay.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
Yep, let's just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's already set. You've got everything the way you want it. Where's the sound remote? Do you have
Right
it?
behind you.
All right.
I was just so hype. Like, turn up the volume to max. Pump up the jam. Pump up the Bayonetta jams.
Every time she moves.
What?
It's like, who did this? Who did this to you?
Everybody.
Who put your legs in, like, a stretcher?
That's fair.
Okay.
It's basically his catchphrase at this point is, oh shit.
True.
What the fuck was that?
I mean, he's not making squirrel noises.
Well, not Loki. Luca.
Oh, okay.
Just realized that those two names are very similar.
Yeah, but that kid's signature noise should just be squirrel screams, whatever that is.
Squirrel shrieks in
Yeah.
parentheses.
Yeah.
Time for this, mate. Where's the mountain? Where's Fimbulventer?
Straight ahead, and you're looking at it.
Hurry.
It's not hard to see.
What the hell
I
was
mean, maybe at night.
these days?
With your mobile phones and your social medias.
And
Kids these days.
And you're not dying of plagues, unless
How
your
dare
parents
you.
want you to die of plagues.
You're so cool. I just have a thing for like masked characters. Just mystery is great.
Like, I'm fine with masked characters if, like, A, the audience just knows who it is and the characters don't, so the drama is them figuring it out.
You don't like not knowing who it is?
I do if it's, like, not obvious.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in this game, it's not obvious, I guess, if you've played the first one. Hey, go back. I was a cat before. Play this cutscene with me as a cat.
Gross.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
Some nonsense.
Fidelity.
Yep, that's some nonsense.
This is not cheating on your wife. Oh.
Oh, you wanted her to be a cat when you came out of cutscene?
Yeah, well, when when the cutscene actually happened.
Ah. So gross. Somehow they're worse. No, they're worse when they have masks. Like, no, but they're just gross. They're worse when they have baby faces.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they always have baby faces.
Ugh. Well, sometimes you can just rip them off and there's just eyeballs underneath.
Fair.
Alright.
Let's kick open this door.
Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay.
I kicked a little too hard.
Alright.
Oh, hey. Just what I need. Temoon. Ah.
I think it was like... I realize it's a magic thing about a time travel-y witchy thing.
Uh-huh.
But like, the moon is always there.
Right.
Like...
I don't think I've ever done that before. Or
Right.
countered.
Oh. Like, it's not like the moon ever actually goes away.
Right.
So like, being like a werewolf, you would
There
just...
we go.
Gross. You would just always be a werewolf.
Uh-huh.
Like, I saw one person who posited that because in movies it doesn't happen until you see the moon.
Right.
It's nothing to do with the phases of the moon, that it's actually psychosomatic. So if they just don't go outside, then they won't change into a werewolf.
Fair. But, just to be a total nerd, they totally covered how the whole transforming into a giant ape thing works in Dragon Ball.
Oh.
And having to see the moon. If you don't look at it, you're fine.
Oh, alright. Which is why, like, Goku's grandpa was like, now never go outside during the full moon. Mm-hmm. Or you'll kill me.
That totally won't happen, though.
No.
Alright. Time to play the feud.
What is with this game and things with no heads? Like...
I mean, that's just what angels look like in Bayonetta times.
In Bayonetta times, like, that's not right now.
Right.
Or I guess 2014 or whatever.
True. I mean, it's never, like, said exactly when.
That's fair.
But
That Joe Pesci stereotype is straight out of like 1990.
Right. It could just be the 90s. We don't know. I don't ever see anybody with like smartphones.
That's true. If she's not like if she's not using the boss witch hashtag, then it can't. It has to be before 2009 or whenever Twitter happened.
Yeah. Yeah, like late 2000s or mid 2000s, something like that.
All right. I wasn't aware of Twitter until like 2010, so
It's all right. I wasn't into it until like 2007. So maybe I'm just like a year late. I don't know.
I mean, in fairness, still most people don't have Twitter accounts.
It's because they don't understand how it works. They're like, but, you know, all I do is just follow my aunt. I don't see any or post anything. It's like, you don't... It's not family member bullshit like Facebook, where you just find out they're all racist. It's finding people with similar likes, so that way you're interested in those things. Or, I don't know, if you just want news, following, like, the news Twitter accounts.
Yeah, or like comedy, which is what most of the accounts I follow are. Are these people funny?
Yeah.
Like, I don't follow any relatives, but I don't even know if any of my relatives have Twitter accounts.
I mean, my sister does, and she kicks ass at it.
Yeah, your sister's funny.
Yeah. My mother has one, which she just tweeted once, which was that my sister made her a Twitter account, and then hasn't done anything. My dad has one, and he's had one for a few years, but he never does anything with it. He instead just posts like 8,000 things to Facebook every time there's a football game for updates.
He just tweets.
He tweets,
on
but
Facebook.
on Facebook. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
It's like these are for two different purposes. Now, most people have Facebook accounts.
Yeah.
And that literally, I think at this point, more than half of humans have Facebook
Yeah,
accounts.
I think so.
Even in countries where like Facebook is banned.
Right.
Uh,
It's just so ubiquitous.
yeah. I mean, when I was applying for jobs like a year ago, they were like, I asked, I was like, okay, what should I do on my end? They're like, do you have a Facebook? I'm like, no. And they're like, make a Facebook. Because if they Google you and can't find anything, they just won't hire you. Because they'll assume you're like a child molester or something.
Yeah.
My head feels like it's gonna burst.
It's like, it's okay if you have a Facebook and there's some dumb shit on it. But there has to be, like, proof that you exist.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, there's plenty of things that are like, you can't make accounts on like this website or whatever unless you have like a Facebook account. Or
Yeah.
it's just easier, whatever.
just log in with Facebook. And it's like, all right.
I know I had an instructor in college that was... Facebook was required
Yep,
for the class.
I
Because it
did
was
too.
like, we have class like discussion things where we're going to post stuff there. So that way it's all in one place. Because our school didn't provide any adequate like online portal for anything. Big surprise, they're going out of business, so LOL at them.
Yeah, my professor's comment was, you don't have to have I can't compel you to have a Facebook, but if you don't, you're gonna be shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Because he posted the exam questions on Facebook a week before the exam. And it's like, if I have to have it, you have to have it, fuckers.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing for him was like, you have to have one. You don't have to like do anything other than schoolwork on it. You don't even have to have like a profile photo, just your name so I know that you are who you are in class, and the assignments.
And I just figured once Facebook, like when most humans had Facebook pages, Facebook stopped bothering to make it good.
Yeah, it was like, well, you need us now.
It's like, this is a fucking garbage website. Like, I realize most people access it through an app, but their app isn't good either.
Yeah.
Like, I had the app on my phone for like a couple weeks, and every time I turned off mobile notifications, it turned itself back on.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. Like,
It's kind of funny for how bad like they just wouldn't give a fuck, and it's not like it's a recent thing. It's like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Was before people were complaining that the Android app was bad, and this is like 2011, 2012, and the complaining about it was so bad, and how bad it was, and like for how bad it actually was, that Facebook, like their actual like developer division, bought and forced all of their employees to use Android phones instead of iPhones for like such an amount of time.
to show them how bad
To
it
show
was.
them how bad it was, so they'd be like, fix this. If you want to have a decent experience on Facebook, you need to fix this for the majority of people who have smartphones.
Wow. That's hardcore.
Yeah. Look at this Matrix bullshit.
Yep.
I love it. Every single goddamn second of it.
Is that supposed to be a reveal or something?
Well,
It has white guy dreads.
yeah.
Or I guess just white dreads.
I mean, it's not like a reveal like, no, you know who it is. It's just, we finally get to see his whole face.
You!
Okay.
What
kind of a
Even though we did earlier because he got a bronze in a level, and it just showed his head.
I guess.
Yeah.
mask. Let me guess. This is one of your assistants, little one?
Nothing comes to mind, love. Sorry.
You know, kid, this game would be over in 10 minutes if you just weren't evasive.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of getting wrapped up in domestic disputes.
It's like, I was about to say, I shouldn't call him white guy dreads because he's not white.
Right.
He just has white dreads. These aren't the same thing.
Right, exactly.
Man, this would be a great fight if I could play it.
Well, give it 30 seconds for them to be really cool about it, and then you can fight it. And it's even cooler as the fight.
Gross.
Yeah, look at that. That is neat.
That word, though.
Stand user.
And then this just becomes a significantly weirder game somehow.
Takes out the mask and it is just Dio.
Yeah.
It was me, Dio. That was the big surprise.
All right, man, I need you to pause.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yep, next time on 2K Guys Play.
Oh man, next one's gonna be so good.